You know what I'm saying? Ugh. And today, we are here for BHD story time. We'll grab my water. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Boy, do I have a BHD story time for you guys. It's got peril. It's got drama. Oh, the drama. So I hope you guys are having a good night. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to like this mug up. Also, type of 1 in the chat if you guys can hear everything I'm saying. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys can't hear none of what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Kevin Flanagan? Yo, what's up, man? Appreciate you for grabbing the membership, man. What's up, little gecko? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Julio? What it is, Rigatoni? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Keontae? You know what I'm saying? What it up, Kevin? What's up, the Rasher? What's up, Solomon B. Spider? Make sure to like this mug up. You know what I'm saying? So this is the story of when my roommate tried to steal my girlfriend in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Now, you guys as super chats will control the secrets and the amount of secrets and extra stories that I snitch on myself about that I'm not supposed to tell y'all about. You know what I'm saying? For a 2 in super chat, you guys get a shout out. For a 10 in super chat, I drop a secret I wasn't supposed to tell anybody about. For 30 in super chat, I'll tell you a story that you might not remember me. I'll tell you a story that I normally wasn't going to tell, and I'll start at the juiciest part. You know what I'm saying? What's up, little gecko? What's up, the Rasher? What's up, homie? Hey, what's up, Chris? What's up, Keontae? What's up, little gecko? Sure. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go ahead, compile up in this mug, man. I have a doozy of a story for you guys tonight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody stay lubricated. Hydrated. Yeah, it's... We're going to edit that out the stream. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys for liking this mug up. You know what I'm saying? Now, anybody that does super chat, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are getting in the story. I'm going to put y'all in the story. Just make sure to message me and let me know in the super chat. Let me know if you want to be a villain. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a hero or if you want to be an extra. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm going to get the link in early. You know what I'm saying? That way I don't forget. Yes, this story time is going to be delectable. So, you guys, I don't think I've ever told you guys about Marjo. You know what I'm saying? Marjo was one of my homies from way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That I stopped kicking it with because he was on that goofiness. You know what I'm saying? He was on it. He was fooling. He was on that crap. You know what I'm saying? I got you guys. You know what I'm saying? So, type of 1 in the chat if we reach a super chat milestone of 50 in super chat. You guys want me to do a prank call. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat if once we reach 100 in super chat, you guys want me to prank call a prostitute female. You know what I'm saying? See if she'll do something strange for a piece of change. You know what I'm saying? Most of them might. Yes. All right, so what happened was, now this was back in the day when I had joined a pyramid scheme called, we're going to call them Ameritech, you know what I'm saying? Because I forgot exactly what they were scamming or how they were scamming, but it was a scam. Type of 1 in the chat if you have ever been in a pyramid scheme, even if it wasn't your fault. Type of 2 in the chat if you've never been in a pyramid scheme. Like one of those things where you found out that, you know, you think you're building and you're selling all this stuff and making all this money when all you're really doing is like helping this one person, like, you know what I'm saying, rob a bunch of people. It's like a Ponzi. Those things are like Ponzi schemes, I believe. You know what I'm saying? At least really close to them. You know what I'm saying? Ponzi schemes suck because the only person that gets money is the one at the top. You know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? All right, Joe, we getting the links up in this mug. We just got the link off up in that mug. Boom. bam. Boom, bop, bam. That's what's up. So, we just got the link stuff up in this mug. All right, you guys, if you guys ever want to super chat to your boy directly, you know what I mean, you can click the link that is pinned in the comment section up above, and it shall let you super chat through. You know what I'm saying? But do your boy a favor and let me know if you super chat through the link that's pinned in the comment section up above. That way I can give you the best shout out. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So, our story starts back when I had joined this pyramid scheme thingy thing. Now, I forgot what they're called, but they were having us sell like phone service and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, what's messed up is the phone service wasn't even good. You know what I'm saying? It was just having us pretty much scam people. You know what I mean? Like, it was so. Now, one of the people I met in this Ponzi scheme, which is pretty much what it was, you know, it was this guy named Marjo. You know what I'm saying? Now, Marjo seemed like a real cool dude. I liked him because he was very charismatic. You know what I'm saying? Homeboy was cool to talk to. He seemed like a pretty nice person. You know what I'm saying? We got along pretty well. Now, these meetings usually had about 150 people in them. You know what I'm saying? Like a ton of people. Everybody would go there because it was like a mixture of church and a mixture of money motivation. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat, if you guys have ever been to like one of those meetings where they try to get you to sell phone service for them, you know what I'm saying? Or they try to get you to sell insurance to people, even though that's not what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Type of two in the chat if you guys have never been to one of those types of meetings. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Motor Fest? What's up, Lil Gecko? What's up, Disaster? What's up, Jack Avery, my friend? What's up, Homie? What's up, Wasteland Gomez? You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Hey, what's up, Most Hunter? What's up, Real Jeff? Yeah. Send the 6,600, send the 666 through, you know what I'm saying? And you've got yourself a deal. But this is a time-friendly bet. You know what I'm saying? So you've got 3 minutes to send it through. Otherwise, we don't think you're about that life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Ben? What's up, Lit? What's up, Jennifer? What's up, Lil Gecko? What's up, Goat? What's up, Goat Soap? I like your name. Yo, what's up, Steven? What's up, Elijah? What's up, Odds? What's up, Ray? Yo, what's up, Edison? What it do, Brody? What's up? All right, so with that being said, if you guys have any comments you guys really want me to read, make sure to super chat them through, because as you can see, the chat is astrolithically quick. You know what I'm saying? It's going very fast. So, with that being said, now, me and this dude named Marjo, I considered us to be friends. You know what I'm saying? We would go to these, oh, that's the name of the place. ACN. ACN is the name of the pyramid scheme. Yo, somebody look up ACN and see if they're still doing business. But yeah, ACN is a huge scam. Do not go. So what they would do is they would have us sell phone service and, you know, all put people on plans and switch them out of what they were already doing. And then once we were able to, you know, then they would just, you know, get their money or something like that. But it was a Ponzi scheme. You guys know what it is. Now, with that being said, hey, appreciate you, K-Dot. Thanks for the compliment. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Lil Gecko? All right, so with that being said, now, me and Marjo, since we went to the ACN meeting so much, we became freaking pals, buddies. We became freaking cool. So I started inviting, yo, W's in the chat to Ray Augusto. W's in the chat, 45 more, and we will do a super chat request. The person who super chats the most towards a super chat request, which is 50 in super chat at the moment, that person gets to choose what we do. You know what I'm saying? 200 dono, and I'll do a backflip. If I fall and bust my ass, you know, you guys did that damage. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. All right, so with that being said, oh, yo, yeah, let me Check out your super chat, Ray Augusto. Hey, where are you from, Ray Augusto? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Hey, B, I wanted to ask you what happened to all your old videos. And yes, ACN is still around. Okay, so a lot of my older videos, they got taken off of YouTube for like, because YouTube went through that thing where they started demonetizing people, and a bunch of my older videos got like deleted off of YouTube and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. But I've started re-uploading a good amount of my older videos and compilations and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, look forward to seeing some new compilations and some new videos on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been editing them mugs up and pushing them out to y'all. For real, for real. Ooh. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Ray, let me see. Hey, Ray, where are you from, Brody? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, Jason? What's up, Lewis? What's up, Jack? Yo, Ray Augusto! W's in the chat to Ray Augusto. W's in the chat. I'm in New York, brother. And damn, I miss all your old vids. Yeah, yeah, my old channel, it got deleted. You know what I'm saying? My older channel, it got deleted. And the reason why it got deleted off of YouTube was because, 3 of my videos, they got, let's see. 3 of my videos got caught for violence because it had like 2 bugs in the video. And the bugs were apparently natural enemies of one another. So that's how we ended up getting in trouble. Hey, I'm very interested though. What video got you guys first interested in checking out my channel? You know what I'm saying? Got you guys into watching my videos. Yo, we are 43 away from the first super chat milestone. You guys are freaking legendary. So, hey, what's up, Cody the Future? What's up? Hey, what's up, Anthony? Happy Tree Friends is fire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. You said when will the tormenting stop? Take a hot shower. You know what I'm saying? If you take a hot shower and listen to your 10 favorite songs, you know what I'm saying, of all time, then the tormenting will stop. You know what I mean? At least that's what I read in the book. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up, Julio? What's up, Goat Soap Ice? With that being said, now, I started hanging out with Marjo. Me and Marjo, we became real close, right? Super duper cool. You know what I'm saying? And after we became so cool that we started hanging out outside of ACN. You feel me, Ray? You know what I'm saying? So, like I'm saying, Ray, you know what I'm saying? The wild shit to me is like, after we became cool, me and him started kicking it, you know what I'm saying? And we start playing Grand Theft Auto, which I feel is sacred, right? You know what I'm saying? What do you think? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel it's super duper sacred. When a man plays GTA with another man. So we start playing GTA together. And of course, since we're playing GTA in my house, you know what I'm saying? My girlfriend is there. You know what I'm saying? Now, the girl I was dating at the time, her name was Risa. You know what I'm saying? And Risa, she was cool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But she was not somebody that was very trustworthy. You know what I mean? So since she wasn't, you know what I mean? She was a girl I was dating, you know what I'm saying? So I had Marjo over. Marjo comes over one day and he brings his friend with him. You know what I'm saying? Not only does he bring his friend, but he brings his cousin as well. His cousin is this light-skinned dude that looked a whole lot like Corey Holcomb, or that one guy off of NBC. I forgot, Hanging with Mr. Corey. He looked like that dude, you know what I'm saying? Super light-skinned. He was one of them wannabe gangbangers, so he always like wore a freaking, you know what I mean, sunglasses inside the house, even though no one needed sunglasses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. That's what's up. Yo, I'm glad that you heard that, Ray. For real, for real. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I'm still freaking hanging out with, so we're hanging out. So one day we're hanging out. He brings his cousin over. He brings this girl over. You know what I'm saying? He brings like 2 of his guy friends over. We're all playing video games. And we're playing in the living room. And while me and his cousin are playing video games, I noticed out my peripheral vision that he's over there trying to, sneak a conversation in with my girlfriend. And I'm not a stage 5 clinger, so I ain't even tripped. But I'm just like, bruh, like, you know what I mean? After a while, it got really annoying. But of course, I ain't say nothing about it, right? So then, a week later, we're all playing video games, hanging out again. And this time, me and Marjo are playing video games. And, I see that his cousin is now, freaking over there sneaking a conversation with the girl I was dating at the time. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wasn't really tripping, but it was something that I took a note of. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, wow, that's freaking hilarious. You think you know a guy, you know what I'm saying? And out of nowhere, they're trying to talk to your female. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm chilling. So then a week later, you know what I'm saying, me and the girl I was dating at the time, we used to always have arguments, right? So, oh my God, yo, W's in the chat to Anthony. W's in the chat. Yo, what's up, bro? Yo, good to see you doing well. I watched you for years. Yo, that's awesome that you watched me for years, Brody. Likewise, I hope you're doing good as well. Hey, Anthony Famous, where you from? Anthony Famous, where you from? You are a number 2 viewer off up in this mug. Yo, congrats, Brody. Hey, what's up? What's up, Little Gecko? What's up, Race Cars? What's up, Cody? What's up, Cool Couple? Reminds me of Mario Kart for some reason. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Bumble Fluff? What it is I saying? Yo, what's up, Logan Harder? W's in the chat to the mod squad, man. Appreciate you guys for keeping the chat looking good. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Oh, man. All right, so with that being said, I'm hanging out with I'm hanging out with Marjo once again, you know what I'm saying? And this time, after we get done hanging out, he leaves, he takes his cousin with him. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I already understood that they were always going to be trying to, get with the girl that I'm with. But, I'd gotten used to it. It wasn't that big of a deal. So later on that night, me and the girl I'm dating, we're having a bit of a argument, as it were. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. While we're arguing, yo, Anthony, where you from? Yeah. You watched me before your masterpiece, spread it. That's what's up, bro. W's in the chat to Bouncer. Because Bouncer's the one that made those music videos. And those things are freaking hilarious. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Me and this girl, we're having an argument. And while we're arguing, she's like, yo, and by the way, your friend Marjo is not really your friend. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, why is that even an argument? She's like, you don't even know how faithful I am to you. And I'm like, no, I'm thinking, of course, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. You've always been a bit of a skeezer. Now, that's what I thought, not what I said. Because, she was always coming to me and, like, hanging out with other dudes and then coming to tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat, if you guys have ever dated a girl or a guy who will go and hang out with someone of the opposite sex and then have the nerve to come and tell you about the shit. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Brody? Hey, where you guys from? And what time is it where you guys are at? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Samantha Miller? Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. All right, let's see. Hey, that's what's up, Shooter Green. Hey, what's up, S Gaming? Yeah, FNAF 4 is goated. Is really, really, really goated. You know what I'm saying? Yo, thank you, Inikiki. Yo, yeah, that spreader was a masterpiece for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Yo, when was the first time that you ever heard the song Spread It, Ray? For real, for real. You guys got good energy. All right, so. Yeah, you from Arizona. You from Phoenix, Arizona, Little Gecko. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, S Gaming? Yeah. Yo, you from Turkey, S Gaming. Yo, that's cool, Samantha, that you from San Diego. You know what I'm saying? Shout out San Diego for real. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, we don't talk about religion and we don't talk about politics. So no religion and no politics. my members of the mod squad, they will ban you. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yep, that's what's up. That's cool. That's what's up. That's the name of one of my foster parents, weirdly enough. You know what I'm saying? You're close to Seattle. You're close to Jamaica. Ah, that's cool. What's up, Spooky? What's up, Courtney? What's up? Yeah. What's up, Discount? What's up? What's up, Akabus boy? Yo, what it is, homie? What's up? I suck. You know what I'm saying? So me and this girl, we're arguing, and she's telling me about how my friend is, you know what I mean? Yeah, so your friend is not really your friend. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, your friend, he hits on me. And I'm like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? She'll say anything to try to make me mad. So then she's like, yo, I got proof. I got messages. I'm like, okay, show me the messages. So she goes on MySpace and she shows me that, of course, Marjo has been hitting her up in the DMs, has been sliding through her messages, you know what I'm saying? And had the nerve to hit her up and be like, yo, you know, hey, we should hang out sometime. We should kick it. And everything he's saying, he's like alluding to doing nasty stuff with her and shit. And I'm like, what type of shitty friend would do this type of goofiness? All right, you guys, once we reach 41 more in Super Chat, you know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat, if you guys want me to prank call a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Once we reach 50 in Super Chat. Type of 2 in the chat, if you guys want me to wait till we get 100 and prank call a prostitute. You know what I mean? It is up to you guys, the people, what we do. Hey, thank you, Lil Gecko. I started playing with these around the same time that COVID came out because I got bored. You know what I'm saying? I was in the house. I was playing video games, and I ain't want to get like back big again. So I started using nunchucks. You know what I'm saying? And it worked for me. Understandable. You guys, you guys want me to wait till we get 100? Get to 100 and then prank call a prostitute. I ain't mad at it. You know what I mean? The chat chooses. The chat always chooses. All right, you guys. Now the first super chat milestone is 100 in super chat. Once we do reach 91 more in super chat, the person that sent us the most towards accomplishing our super chat milestone, yo, W's in the chat. W's in the chat to the Rex. Yo, where you from, Rex? You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up? Appreciate you, Brody. Oh, man. Yo, W's in the chat. Yo, once we reach 89 more in Super Chat, we will be prank calling a lady of the night. You know what I'm saying? All right, so with that being said, do you guys have any type of weapons that you guys use yourselves? So, this girl, Risa, she tells me, since we just reached 10 in Super Chat, you guys just unlocked a secret. So one of the secrets is, this girl's name was Risa. W's in the chat, man. W's in the chat. So, the girl in this video, her name was Risa, the girl I was dating at the time. So, Risa lets me know, like, yo, your friend Marjo's hitting on me. I read all the MySpace messages, and it turns out that, yeah, he wasn't shit. He was going through, like, he was really trying. Really, really trying. Yo, what's up, Carlos? What's up, Lil Gecko? Yo, W's in the chat. Yo, Anthony Famous. Yo, almost dropped my nunchuck. W's in the chat. I need to see you prank call, Brody. Hey, so look, you know what I'm saying? If you do end up being the majority super chatter and you end up getting it, what would you guys like for me to say? You know what I'm saying? Wrong answers only. W's in the chat. Yo, once we reach 69 more in super chat, I will be prank calling a prostitute. Oh my God. This was gonna be festive. Really festive. Yo, W's in the chat. W's in the chat. God damn. Yo, Anthony, you are legendary. Yo, so with that being said, okay, so me, I wanted to catch Marjo in the act, you know what I'm saying, of, trying to snake my chick. So instead of just telling him I knew that it was him, I decided to use her MySpace and start talking to him like I was her. You know what I'm saying? So I talked to him and shit, and I made it seem like, yo, yeah, man, you know, I'm down to hang out. You know what I'm saying? And blah, 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 blah. And then, like 3 days into it, yeah, man, I let him go ahead and he ain't send no pictures or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But he did say that he wanted to hang out and all this good stuff. So at the height of when he says he wants to hang out, oh man, I'm ready to hang out, oh man, I was like, yo, you know, this is me. I'm Maurice. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, what? No, who is this though? Who play it? You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you, Ink. Thank you, Ink Stub. Yo, what's up, Nikki? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Understandable. Yo, what's up, KMBA? What's up, Elijah? What's up, Cody? Hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's up. Hey, ooh. Wait, hold on. Huh? Let me see. Yo, W's in the chat. W's in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, W's in the chat to Anthony. You know what I'm saying? For real. Homie has legendary energy. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? You know, now, I kept hanging out with Marjo. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I kept hanging out with him before I told him that I knew it was him. I kept hanging out with him because, see, I wanted to beat Marjo up. I wanted to, like, you know, put my feet in Marjo. Now, these are life lessons. Don't do what I did. You know, don't do what I talk about doing. You know what I'm saying? These are stories of redemption, low-key, or something like that. I don't know. Something like Schoolhouse Rock. I don't know. So, I kept hanging out with Marjo. So next week, Marjo comes over to play video games. We're playing GTA 5, and we're doing multiplayer and Gears of War, and, you know what I mean, Call of Duty, all the good games, you know what I'm saying? And homie, he's like, yo, you know, man, dude, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I really wish I had a girl like yours and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh, like, God, Jesus. So then, you know what I'm saying? Like, he does some goofy shit, and he tells me, he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my cousin has a crush on your girlfriend. So, yeah. Yo! Oh my God! W's in the chat! W's in the chat! Do your thing, man. Yo, appreciate you, Samantha. Hey, where you from, Samantha? Yo, Anthony, Samantha Miller, where you guys from? You know what I'm saying? Hey, James, W's in the chat for James. Appreciate you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Remember our deal for our video. Yeah, that's probably a troll, but I don't know. Like, what deal? What deal are you talking about, James? You know what I'm saying? Because this will usually be the part where somebody says something straight up crazy. Hey, what's up, Hugh, Janice? Yo, W's, men and women. Hey, what's up, the boy Rue? What's up, Hugh, Jan? What's up, Acapus boy? Yo, what's up, the Rex? Yo, what's up, Simon? Hey, yo, so the Anthony, you are number one super chatter with 1100 XP. Samantha, you are number two with 1100. Well, no, 1075 with 1075 XP. You know what I'm saying? AAS Smokey is our number three with 400. You know what I'm saying? Yo, once we reach 48 more in Super Chat, I will be prank calling a prostitute, and you guys will be telling me what to say. You know what I'm saying? Do I ask her for mouth to south, or do I ask her for the warm welcome? You know what I'm saying? Both, only one of them gets us in prison. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the warm welcome. Hey, what's up, Simon? Yo, Samantha Miller. Yo, love your vibe back. Yo, you got good energy. Yo, where are you guys from? I'm very interested to know where you guys are from. SDCA, represent. Yo, hey, what's you guys' favorite cartoons? And what's the first videos you guys saw of me on my channel that got you guys interested in checking out my other videos. Dang, bruh. So me, I watch a whole lot of anime. I'm getting a phone call. The hell? Alright. Oh my goodness. Man, it's called him. I ain't mad at it. Yo, alright, you guys, I'm getting the call real quick. W's in the chat to James. Hey, what's up, Brody? Yeah. I'm gonna bring some to the door real quick. You know what I mean? Because I'm on stream right now. Okay, cool. Yeah, y'all can come through and grab some. You know what I mean? And the popcorn. Yeah, come through. Yeah. No problem. Come on through. I got hella snacks. My peoples is gonna come through and grab some quick snacks real quick. Alright, so what happened was, so, you know, I find out that Marjo is talking to my girl behind my back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really tripping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, what's up, 40 Orty? What's up, little gecko? Snack closet. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Elijah? Hey, what's up, Lean? What's up, gecko? Yeah. Hey, what's up? Hey, where's everybody from? You know what I'm saying? And what time is it where you guys are at right now? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah. Hey, what's up, yo? Hey, James, appreciate you. Yeah. Yo, that's the homie. Understandable. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Have a nice night, yo. Hey, do we get the super chat money? Yes, we do, James.
Did you like the food?
I did. I'm saving it until after I get off of the live.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Yo, all right, James, I do get the super chat money. You know what I'm saying? It all goes to upgrading our streaming equipment and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It takes like 3 months to get to us if you send it directly through the if you send it through the channel, it takes about 3 months for it to get to us. But if you send it directly through the link that's pinned up in the comment section, then it goes directly to us. And we ain't gonna pay no taxes. You know what I'm saying? We will not be getting Wesley sniped. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yo, all right, you guys, we got 44 more in Super Chat. Once we reach 44 more in Super Chat, we'll reach our first 100 in Super Chat. Wait, hold up now. Y'all are saying stuff? Hold up, let me check the tip jar. Y'all are saying stuff? We checking the tip jar right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Otherwise, we are 44 away from the next Super Chat milestone, to which case, we will be prank calling a prostitute. You guys will let me know what to say. Y'all already know, man, my prank calls to prostitutes, man, they be diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, so we have, still 44 more until we reach the Super Chat milestone. You guys said, please, 100s. Hey, what's up, Tyrick? You know what I'm saying? What's up, M? What's up, Ferdinando? What's up, Elijah? All right. So, with that being said, W's in the chat to the Anthony Famous. W's in the chat to Samantha Miller. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys are having a good day. With that being said, so me and Marjo, we end up getting into an argument inside of my living room in my crib while we playing video games. And when we're arguing, I get mad. Of course, I say some stuff that I didn't want to say, but I tell him, I'm like, bro, you ain't no good friend of mine, bro. You still trying to snake my chick behind my back. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, what? No, I'm not. I'm not like that. I would never do that. So I'm like, yeah, you are, man. Type of one in the chat, if you know somebody who would do something messed up, and then when you caught them doing it, they tried to say it wasn't them, and they don't know what you're talking about, and there's something wrong with you for thinking it's them. Type of two in the chat, if you've never had that happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I done run into that more than a couple of times. All right, you guys, we are 43 away from the next Super Chat milestone. Once we reach it, we will be prank calling the prosta female, hoping that she's not a dude. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Carlos Santiago? What's up, Tyrick? You know what I'm saying? Yo, James! W's in the chat! W's in the chat to James! Yo, this should be enough to do our video. James, I don't know how, but you just jogged my memory. I think we're cool on Discord. You know what I'm saying? W's in the chat to James. You know what I'm saying? I do remember a couple of my viewers saying they wanted to do like some videos, like some Fortnite videos, something like that. Let me know, Brody, because that is a super chat request. A 50th super chat is definitely a super chat request. Yo, W's in the chat. Oh my God. Almost hit my phone with that one. On Instagram. Yeah. I do remember, Brody. You know what I'm saying? I do not remember exactly. I'm going to have to find you on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Message me again on Instagram and we will speak. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't let you donate more. That sucks, Anthony. You know what I'm saying? How do I check my card or put on a new one? All right, so Anthony, the best way to check your card or put on a new one is to click the link that says donate direct here. You know what I'm saying? Those go directly to my PayPal. That way you don't have to worry about all the card stuff that, YouTube usually does. YouTube be like, oh, you can only send 16 cents on a Monday and then 16 cents on the next Monday. You know what I'm saying? For real. I have the same thing happen to me whenever I do online purchases through Google, through YouTube. Yo, type of 1 in the chat if you guys have ever seen that Craven action movie. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys have never seen the Craven action movie. It came out like a year ago, I think. It was really good. My favorite part of the movie is when he's on foot and he's running after that van. You know what I'm saying? And he jumps on the side of the van and he sticks on it like he's got like glue on his fingers or something. And he just starts ripping the van out of the van. It was good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you guys got to see that Craven movie. It's really, really good. All right, so what time is it where you guys are at currently? All right, so we got to do the prank call. All right, so we're going to prank call some prostitute females. I'm about to find some. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what do you guys want me to say when I prank call the prostitute female? You know what I'm saying? Do I ask for mouth to south? W's in the chat to James. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Yo, when can we do the video? What type of video would you like to do, James? You know what I'm saying? Yo. What type of video? Ask for the red carpet. I don't even know what that is. Y'all are way nastier than I am. Word, James aura for real. James is auraed up out this mug. For real. All right, so we just reached 112 in super chat. You know what I'm saying? If we reach 200 in the super chat, I will tell you guys a secret story that I'm not supposed to tell you guys. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want the secret story to be about some relationship type stuff. You know what I'm saying? A time with this girl, she tried to frame me for pregnancy, man. She went and got pregnant and then came back and tried to trick me into being the pappy. And I told her, young child support, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We BHD strong. You know what I'm saying? We fleek strong here over here. We don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of other people's children's. Okay, you guys want to? Okay, so type of 2 in the chat if you guys want me to tell you guys the story of when I caught a homeless person stealing my $5,000 jacket. Okay, I caught some doing it. You know, that freak, he was a slut. That dude was a slut. Family Guy. Yo, most definitely. Okay, so you want to do a Family Guy video? Do you want to do a Family Guy video for your channel, or do you just want me to watch Family Guy on stream? You know what I'm saying? Because I know what the good compilations is. If Family Guy is what razzes your berries. We're going to edit that out. I apologize, guys. You know what I mean? I was watching Mad TV about a week ago, so that, prank call. Okay, yeah. Okay, so what do you guys want me to tell the prostitute chick? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We gotta find one. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys want me to tell the prostitute female? Okay, so type of one in the chat if you guys want me to prank call a prostitute female. Type of two in the chat if you guys want me to prank call my assistant. You know what I'm saying? The one that y'all always make stand up and do a 360 so that y'all can see what she look like. Okay, cool. Definitely prostitute female. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I mean? It's up to you guys. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, so I'm going Google. All right, y'all. This might take a couple seconds. All right, so where do we find a prostitute at? Dude, is it bad that I don't know where to find a prostitute at? Prank call your ex? Yo, type of one in the chat if I should prank call T-Soul's ex. Type of two in the chat if I should still prank call the prostitute chick. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if I should prank call you guys as ex-girlfriends. Type of two in the chat if I should still call the prostitute female. All right, so we got 2 2s. Okay, so we got 2 1s. Okay. All right. Do both? Yeah? Okay. Yo, W's in the chat. Can we react together? We definitely can react together, Brody. You know what I'm saying? For real. We definitely can react together. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yo, W's in the chat to James. All right, so with that being said, we prank calling the prostitute first. So, type of one in the chat. If once we reach the next 100 in super chat, which is in 87 in super chat, you guys want me to prank call you guys as exes. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat. If once we reach the next 87 in super chat, you guys want me to prank call another prostitute. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I've got the prostitute's number. What do you guys want me to say? You know what I'm saying? I've got her number. Oh, shit. What do y'all want me to say? Yo, James, you are our highest super chatter, bro. Our highest super chatter of the stream gets to choose what we say to the prostitute. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it says Fireball King. Fireball King is James. W's in the chat to Fireball King. W's in the chat to Anthony. You know what I'm saying? For real. Tell her you want to eat wings off her biddies. Ooh, Anthony. And that's from Anthony. Okay. Anthony is our second highest super chatter. So if James doesn't come up with something he wants me to say, do my mafia voice. Okay, deal. All right. So you want me to call her, and then you want me to let her know that I want to eat wings off of her titties. I want to eat wings off of her biddies. What type of wings are we going? What flavors? Huh? We going for lemon pepper? Or you guys want me to, ask her to, habanero, you know what I mean? Spice things up. Huh? Well, you want me to ask her to spread it? You know what I'm saying? It's all on you, James. Huh? Your highest super chatter, W in the chat to James. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Brody. We are now 85 away from the next super chat milestone. You know what I'm saying? We popping off. You know what I mean? We about to pee on one of these chicks. Yo, W's in the chat. All right, so W's in the chat to James. W's in the chat to James. All right, so we are now at 118 in super chat. Once we reach 88 more in super chat, we will be. We got to figure out type of one in the chat if you guys want me to prank call your ex-girlfriends or some of you people you know. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want me to keep prank calling prostitutes. Yes. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, that chick, yes. Let's see. Not that one. Not that one. You know what I'm saying? Come on, prostitute females. Yeah, not that one. Damn. I gotta start getting more prostitutes' numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I got to get more prostitutes. Yeah. Okay. So, you guys want me to call this chick and say that I want to eat habanero wings off of her biddies. Deal. This is terrifying. Okay. Oh, God. She's not picking up. Damn. All right, let's see. We got to find a different prostitute female. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Maybe this one. Okay. Yeah, it happens. James, sorry in advance. I ain't mad at it. All right, so here we go.
Hi, we're either on the other line with another customer, or we are away from our desk. If you would like to, please press 1 to leave a message. Thank you.
Should I have left the message? Let's see. Oh. Yo. Hey, guys, what number do I dial? She was so polite. You know what I'm saying? What was the I know this doesn't count. That doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? I'm finding different ones. Hey guys, so it starts 67 and starts 69. Starts 67 and they can't see your number, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Starts 67. Alright, it starts 67, right? Alright, I do not want any of these chicks calling me back. Oh, snap. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, all right, I got one. This is terrifying. Oh, damn. I wish I had my other phone on me. All right, let's see. Oh, this is terrifying. Okay, so let's see. All right, so let's see. I'm just putting in the star 67 so they don't know it's me. Let's see. Oh, there we go. How do I? God dang it. Come on, man. Oh, that should work. Damn. Shit. All right, I got you guys coming up fresh, yo. I got you guys coming up fresh. Never scared. Nah, this is not fear. This is looking for the chicks. Who the hell is? All right, so because we gotta. All right, so let's see. Oh my God, that's terrifying. Oh my God. All right, so let's see. I got you guys. This is not easy. This is not as easy as it sounds. So let's see. Oh, that could work. You know what? It'd be easier if I just go on freaking Facebook and find prostitutes. All right, so let's see. All right, so we're on Google, and let's see. What's a good name for prostitutes? Prostitute. I don't search for prostitutes a lot, guys. I'm not good at this. Yes, there'll be more reactions. I'm not good at looking for prostitutes, guys. Shit. Oh God. James is the homie, man. James is that guy, bro. He hooked y'all up, bro. Okay, so where do I find prostitutes? Bunnies of Las Vegas, Nevada brothels. There we go. Okay, so what? So habanero wings. We're gonna eat habanero wings off of this chick's titty meat. These pictures are very. There's nothing left to the imagination. All right, so contact y'all. Okay, so let's see. So I'm a habanero wings. I got you. Drenched in sweat in my mafia.
Forwarded to voicemail.
Hello?
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
That's a terrible prostitute. You know what I mean? I could be actually, you know what I mean, looking for something, you know? I can't believe they do this. Alright, so we gotta find another brothel. Let's see. Las Vegas brothels, you know? We got this. You know what I'm saying? We got this, boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure that we all. Oh God. No, I'm not. I can't. Okay, so let's see. Here's Ranch, Lethal Brothel. This bitch looks like Pirates of the Caribbean looking bitch. I like that. All right, we got this.
To go directly to voicemail, press star.
You don't want money? What's going on with these? Man, these chicks doing? These chicks ain't about the dollar, man. Come on, man. Ain't none of these prostitutes picking up. Like, where's this? Like, what's going on, man? These hoes ain't. They ain't working girls. You know what I'm saying? Oh God. What's the name of these hoes? All right, guys. I want you guys to pick. You know what I'm saying? Which chick should I ask for when I get there? Nyla Driver, you know what I'm saying? Kyla, Kyrie, or Allison, or Brooke? Are we going for Brooke? Allison, Nyla, or Kyra? This is terrifying. I can't believe you guys are making me do this. Kyrie sounds like a crazy one. All right, we got that. Yeah, Kyrie. Huh? Like Irving. Hi, James Brooke.
Good evening. Thank you for calling the Royal Family Store Chicken Ranch. This is Lexi. How may I help you?
Hi, yes. I was wondering how much it would have cost to, you know what I mean, pay for Kyrie's time to eat some habanero wings off of her titty meat.
Yeah, so that's something you discuss with the lady.
Right.
They're all independent contractors, so they set their own price based off of time.
Independent
and
contractors.
Yeah, so that sounds like you're looking for something specific.
Very
So
specific.
you can go ahead and reach out to her.
Okay.
Off of our website. If you scroll down to the bottom of her profile, you can go to contact me, and then you can talk to her through email.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. You have a nice night.
All right, you too now. All right, bye-bye.
Yo. Oh shit. Oh man. Yeah, I mean you guys are funny. Yeah, I mean funny people. Oh my God. It's terrifying stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just know that you guys did that damage, James. You did that damage. PhD is a man of his word, damn it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. So, yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know how to get in contact with a lot of prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think I do, but I don't. I don't. You know, I appreciate you guys. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video. You know what I'm saying? All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? W's in the chat to James. You know what I'm saying? When can we do the video? Yo, when would you like to do the video, James? What's your availability to do the video, James? You know what I mean? Because the video, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We'll do like a, you know what I mean? Like a 15-minute video, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so with that being said, yo, James is an aura king for real. So I'll tell you guys what. You know what I'm saying? Say any time. Man, are you gonna be up in like 2 hours? You know what I'm saying? And what type of video would you like to do, James? You know what I mean? For real. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be, you know what I mean, staying up to do the video. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna put the video on YouTube, or is it just gonna be, are you gonna put the video on YouTube, or is it just for you? You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I tell Marjo to his face. I lean in and I tell him, I'm like, yo, I know you've been talking to my girl. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been trying to snake my chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with that? And he's like, wait, no, that wasn't me. I'm not like that. That wasn't me. And I'm like, bro, it was you. And he's like, no, it's not. I'm not like, I ain't never talked to your girl. I'm like, bro, I got all the messages on Facebook or MySpace or Pinterest, Tumblr. You know what I mean? I got the messages, nigga. I got the transcripts, my nigga. And he's like, no. That's not me. That's not me. That's my cousin. That's my cousin. He's talking as me on my profile. You know, it's not me. It's him. And you know, he's trying to holler at your girl that's messed up and terrible. I'm like, bro, dude, like, come on, bro. He's like, no, man. I swear to God, it's not me. It's somebody else on God. It's my cousin, man. It's my light-skinned cousin. So I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, whatever, right? So I go back on the profile and I message him from the profile and I tell him, I'm like, yo, you know, hey, it's me, Risa. When can we hang out? And he's like, yeah, it's me. Blah, blah. So I'm like, yeah, send a picture of yourself. And he sends a picture of himself. It's Marjo. And I'm like, yo, it's me. I'm on her profile. This isn't her. This isn't Risa. And he's like, what? No, this is my cousin. I'm just trying to get my cousin Marjo in trouble. This isn't Marjo. This is my cousin. Bro, so I hit up Marjo's girlfriend that he was dating at the time. And I show her the messages. And she's like, that's him. I can tell by his slang. That's him. So next thing you know, I hear her over the phone, and she starts beating him over the phone, and she's like, you motherfucking goddamn. And he's like, no, it's not me. You know what I'm saying? She was fucking him up. She fucked him up. You know what I'm saying? She was violent. It worked out. So, you know what I'm saying? After that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of stopped being cool with Marjo. You know what I'm saying? Because Marjo was a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, hey, so what time is it where you guys are at? Family Guy. We could definitely record some Family Guy, bros. You know what I'm saying? Could it be on my channel? That's a crazy super chat request. That is more than 50 in super chat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I really don't put a whole lot of people on my channel, man. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but I don't think I can upload Family Guy onto my channel because it'll get copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? I have my old Family Guy videos up on YouTube. I'm surprised they haven't been demonetized. You know what I'm saying? For real. Hey, what's up, Anthony? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, KM? What's up, the Rex? What's up, Nor? What's up, Tyrick? You know what I'm saying? What's up, KM? What's up, Gavin? What's up, Shamans? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Clive? What's up, RJ? What it do? What's up, Trend? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Elijah? That's what's up. Yeah. Hey, what's up, James? Understandable, James. That's what's up. Yeah. What's the time over where I'm at? It is exactly 11:07. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, James, how long of a reaction video would you like to do? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't post it on my channel because I'll get copyrighted, but how long of a video would you like to do? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, Andy? What's up, Trend? What's up? That's cool that you're from Russia. Okay, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? That was when my roommate tried to steal my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was cool, you know what I'm saying? But after that, I kind of just stopped talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so right now we're at 118. You know what I'm saying? If we reach 140 in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys a super secret part of that damn story that I would never normally tell you guys because it's embarrassing as shit. For real. So once we reach 83 more in Super Chat, I will be telling you guys the story of when, oh my God, of when my current roommate tried to steal my girl in front of me. You know what I'm saying? And it's a secret story time I shouldn't tell y'all because he's right in the next room. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, we can do 10 minutes, Brody. Yeah. You can definitely call me on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Not right now because I am still story timing. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah. That's what's up. Net. Am I gonna upload the new skate game? More than likely. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want me to play the new skate game when it comes out. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want me to keep playing scary games instead. You know what I'm saying? For real. Nigga. 1 and 2. Yeah. All right, so let's talk I'd say in about maybe like an hour from now. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'd say call me in about an hour and a half. Call me in an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? For real. Ooh. Yeah. Shoot, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? If we reach 250 in Super Chat, you know what I'm saying? Like, at that point, you know what I'm saying? If somebody sent through 200, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, we go to Universal Studios, virtual reality, immediately. You know what I'm saying? But just understand that I will be spending that on hot Cheetos and streaming equipment. So you did that damage when I have hot Cheeto diarrhea in the morning. So there's another situation of when a girl I was dating, when a roommate of mine tried to steal my girl in front of me. Okay, so back in the day, I had a really attractive chick, bro. And like, I really underestimated how hard it is to get fine shit to like you and for it to go good. Very hard work, man. Super hard work. So hard that, you know what I'm saying? Bro, oh my God. This was probably like the finest chick that I ever messed up with. You know what I'm saying? For real. You say it's 340 over there? That's understandable. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Gavin Kelly? What's up? Yeah. Hey, what's up, her soul? What's up, Eddie? What's up, Sharice? I suck. You know what I'm saying? I had this fine shit chick come over, and she was a girl that, I was talking to at the time, right? We were supposed to start dating. Now, me and this girl, we talking, we kicking it. She comes through the crib, you know what I'm saying? W's the chat to James, our highest super chatter of the night. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he super chatted pretty much like $90 for you. You know what I'm saying? Probably 70 or 80. But W's in the chat to James. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hanging out with so the chick comes through to the crib, and it was a double date. My homeboy, he had a girl with him, and this girl was the girl's friend. You know what I'm saying? So baby girl, she comes through, you know what I'm saying? And we're all hanging out inside of my homeboy Kyler's room, right? Chick was super duper bad. Very attractive chick. She was about a 9 out of 10. The only reason why she wasn't a 10 was because she didn't have hazel eyes. Now, to a lot of you guys, I swear to God, if y'all met her, y'all would be like, bro, that girl is a 10. She's damn near a freaking supermodel. She's probably like a 12 or 13 or something. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the girl comes over with her friend. We're all inside of my homeboy Kyler's room. While we're inside of Kyler's room, we're playing video games. We're talking about anime, all this other good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the girl that I was hanging out with, she starts talking a little bit of shit. Now, I made the mistake of overestimating her beauty and shit testing her back too freaking hard. You know what I'm saying? This is a very common mistake that a lot of men make with women. And it's like the number one reason why a lot of dudes, it's hard for them to talk to girls. Is because they think that when a girl talks shit to them, they're supposed to talk shit back. That is the complete and opposite of the truth. You know what I'm saying? If you talk shit, the only way that talking shit back there's certain points where you're supposed to talk shit back, but you're only supposed to say one thing and then let it go. You know what I'm saying? If the chick is super duper bad, like she's a 10 or some shit, then you might have to talk like a good amount of shit to her. But even then, after you reach a certain point, you're supposed to stop because the whole situation is supposed to be built off comfort. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be building comfort with women. And it's hard for them to get comfortable if you're constantly talking shit. You know what I'm saying? If you guys are just arguing all the time. Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, yo, thank you, Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Brian Castro? What's up, Squilliam? What's up, Max Payne? What's up? What's up, Joe? What's up, Raja? What's up, Lil Gecko? What's up, Max Payne? You're the name of one of my favorite games. What's up, Norma? You know what I'm saying? What's up? Mm-hmm. Yo, what's up, Alex? You know what I'm saying? What's up, X-Range? What's up, Respectro? You know what I'm saying? I suck. With that being said, baby girl comes through. We're all inside my homeboy's room. You know what I'm saying? We start talking shit to one another. I start talking too much shit back. And so baby girl, you know what I'm saying? She like, you know what I mean? Like, she goes toxic. Now what happens is, if you talk too much shit to a girl, she'll go toxic and she'll just want revenge. And her whole goal is just to piss you off at that point. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, one of my roommates comes into the room and he's like, yo, hey, Blast, how you been, man? What's going on? I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, everything's good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm kicking it in here, one of my female friends. And he's like, oh, man, that's super cool. That chick is hot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, she's cool. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, bro, I wish I could get a girl like that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, she's super cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, she got friends. You know, once I hit the chick, you know, I'll make her bring some friends over. He's like, oh, yeah, okay, cool. So, now mind you, me and the girl that I had with me, we had already argued, right? So he leaves the room, you know what I'm saying? And she gets up and leaves the room. And then he comes back like a half an hour later. She took so long that I start wondering, where the fuck did she go? Like, did she die? Like, what happened? So tell me why. My roommate comes walking back into the room and he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? My freaking, that girl, she wants to know, she wanted me to ask you if she could stay the night in my room. You know, and I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she wants to know if, you know, she could stay the night in my room. Like, you're okay with that, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? I tell him, I'm like, look, I'll tell you what, bro. You know what I'm saying? She could stay the night in your room, but in the morning, you both have to leave. Because he wasn't paying no bills. I was the one paying all the bills at the house. All of the bills, everything. The electricity bill was like $4,000 a month. You know what I mean? Like, I was paying all that. I was doing that. So he didn't have enough money to even chip in on the rent. You know, he would maybe give like $100 towards the rent a month. And the rent was like 16 G's. So I'm like, bro, you know what I mean? What are you doing? And he's like, yo, no, man, you know, like, I'm not going to do nothing with her. You know, I just want to, you know, she just wants to stay the night in my room. And I'm like, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? She's not staying the night in your room, bro. If she stays the night in your room, you're leaving in the morning. And he's like, oh, come on, man. Okay, hold on, give me a second. I'll go talk to her. So he goes, talks to her, comes back. And he's like, okay, look, man, you know, like I said, bro, we're not going to do anything. Like, I just want to know if she can, come on, man, like, you know, we're not going to do anything. I would never do anything with her. And I'm like, look, bro, I get it. I understand. You're probably never going to have a chance to crap this, look at this bad of a chick in your life ever again. But it's not going to be my date. You're not about to crack my date. You know what I mean? Just because she wants to piss me off. Hell no. So he's like, come on, man. We're not going to do anything. we're just going to hang out, man. I would never do anything with a black girl. I can't stand black women. I don't want nothing to do with them. I would never do anything with her. So I told him. So I did a test. And I was like, yo, all right, so how about this? If she takes off all her clothes and she walks up to you, pushes you onto the bed, you're going to push her off and run? I said, what are you going to do if she does that? And he said, so I was like, no, you can't. She can't say. He's like, look, man, come on, man. Please, man, look, I'm not going to do nothing with her, man. I would never do nothing. Type of 1 in the chat if he was trying to do stuff with her. Type of 2 in the chat if he was not going to do anything with her. And I was just tripping. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. Hey, what's up, Xer? What's up, Hero Soul? What's up, Alex? What's up, James? What's up, AE? What's up, Sharice? What's up, EH? What's up, Brian? Yo, what's up, KM? What's up, The Rex? What's up, AC? Yo, what's up, Anthony Famous? You know what I'm saying? One, but damn, why would she even want to? Like, type of 1 in the chat if you guys have ever seen a woman try to do some jacked up shit or cheat on a dude out of revenge to piss a guy off. Type of 1 in the chat if you think a woman would cheat on a dude in order to piss the dude she likes off or make him jealous. Type of 2 in the chat if woman would never do that. For real. Not cheat revenge. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? 1s and 2s, man. There we go. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, what's up, Elijah? What's up, Sharice? Hey, so with that being said, that's what that was. That's what she, you know what I'm saying? She probably wouldn't have did anything with him, but it's the principality of the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't bring no chick over here, and then my roommate don't have her in his room. You know what I'm saying? So I let him know. I'm like, yo, look, so like I said, if you let her stay in your room, then you have to leave with her. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, come on, man. I'm like, no, nigga. Ain't no come on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no chum on. You know what I'm saying? Either she leaves or you both leave. And he's like, man, damn. So he gets up, he walks into his room, and about 5 minutes later, she comes walking out of his room, you know what I'm saying, looking all sad and pissed and mad and shit because she couldn't get her way. You know what I'm saying? So I was about to go talk to her or whatever, but I knew not to. I knew if I did, all she would do is yell and scream at me, you know what I'm saying, and find a way to try to blame it on me and say that in some way, shape, or form I'm tripping or, there's something, whatever. So I go to my room, I do like 150 push-ups and I go to sleep. I wake up in the morning, I do about 300 of them motherfuckers, and I come out my room and I'm walking around and everything, and she walks up to me, you know what I'm saying, and she has this plate of food. She's like, here, and she's playing this damn song like, be feminine to him, be loving, be a woman, act like a feminine woman, treat him like a king. She's playing all this goofy shit, right? You know what I'm saying? But like, to me personally, I kind of lost what I liked about her that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, the minute you mad at me, you just gonna immediately bone my roommate. Yeah, I mean, type of 1 in the chat if that would have turned you off when she did that too. Type of 2 in the chat if you'd have been like, hell no, I'm about to bone this supermodel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I should have totally still bombed. I still should have hit the chick. She was cute. Yeah, she was hella cute. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Red Money? What's up, Hero? What's up, EH? What's up, Elijah? What's up, The Rex? What's up, Isaiah. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what ended up happening. All right, you guys. So, type of 1 in the chat. If once we reach 83 more in super chat, you guys want me to prank call another prostitute. Type of 2 in the chat. You know what I'm saying? If once we reach 83 more in super chat, you guys want me to prank call one of you guys as people. Prank call one of you guys. Or prank call like one of you guys as family members or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So type of 1 in the chat, you guys want me to prank call a prostitute. Once we reach the next 83 in super chat. Type of 2 in the chat, if you guys want me to prank call one of you guys as family members or one of y'all peoples and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I got you guys with some more stories. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yo, you guys get to choose what I say. All right, so person that super chats the most towards the super chat milestone gets to choose what I say to the prosta female. You know what I'm saying? It's looking like right now you guys want me to prank call some of you guys as peoples. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Well, the person that gets us closest to the super chat milestone gets to choose whether we prank call one of their peoples or we prank call a chick. Oh, you guys want me to prank call one of y'all. I ain't mad at it. Understandable. You know what I'm saying? What's my zodiac sign? Understandable. I'm a Libra. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. What's up, Nikki? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Alex? All right, so with that being said, you know what I mean? The chick, she comes and brings me this big old plate of food, and she's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, like, you're such an awesome person, and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, oh, yo, W's in the chat, the Jonathan Hayden. Yo, W's in the chat. Yo, once we reach 80 more in super chat, you know what I'm saying? I will be prank calling one of you guys as peoples. The person who super chats the most towards the super chat milestone gets to choose who we call, including one of their friends, one of their peoples, you know what I'm saying? Like a crush they got, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, W's in the chat. What's up, Golden Child? What's up, Little Gecko? What's up, Optimal? What's up, Rudolph? W's, man. You know what I'm saying? When you talk shit, when you say talk shit with a woman, what do you mean? Talk shit? Let's see. Talk shit? I mean, basically like, you know, not kiss her ass. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So, am I leading? So far, you are still currently number 1. The Anthony is closing in on you. If he had 2,400 more points, he'd pass you up. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Bro, can anybody dethrone Fireball King James? You know what I'm saying? Who is leading the pack right now. For real, for real. That's what's up. Yo, that's awesome that you're writing a book. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. What's up, Venusi? I suck. With that being said, she tells me that she wants to go into the other house. She wants to go into my room and hang out with me and all that good stuff. So we go to my room, you know what I'm saying? But like nothing really happens or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I just told her to go home. You know what I mean? I did. And that was my fault. I should have still hit. I don't know what I was thinking. But I figured by not hitting, I was getting back at her. But, you know, the best way to get revenge would have been to hit it. W in the chat to Jonathan Hayden! Yo, W's in the chat. Yo, we are at 123 in super chat. Once we reach 78 more in super chat, 77 more in super chat, you know what I'm saying? James Hayden looks like he might be leading the pack on picking what we do once we reach the super chat milestone. You know what I mean? W's in the chat. Playing Skate 3. Yo, so how is Skate 3? Is it good? Type of 1 in the chat if Skate 3 is looking like it's going to be good. Type of 2 in the chat if it's just kind of average. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, what's up, Red Money? What's up, Alex? What's up, Gavin? Yo, so with that being said, I'm still talking to the, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, me and the girl, we ain't end up doing nothing. I ended up, like, sending her home, and that was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Because she was very, 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 very attractive. And I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I let my pride get in the way of what I should have been thinking with, and that is my junk. I should have been thinking with my gooch. You know, I don't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was attractive. Of course she was an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Hey, see you later, Gecko. Stay up, Brody. Yeah, that's awesome that you're going to work. Yeah. All I want is to react to you is my dream. Yeah. We'll definitely react to some videos, Brody. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I mean? Every 50 in Super Chat, we'll add 10 minutes onto our already react time. You know what I'm saying? I already got some really good clips for us to watch, too. You know what I mean? We're going to have to... It'd probably be easier if we reacted on Discord. Yeah. Hey, yo, James, do you have a Discord? I hope you do. For real. That's what's up. What's up, Private Fortune? You know what I'm saying? What's up? Yeah. How much for prank calls? If you guys want me to... A prank call is 100 in Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know who you want me to call. And if you send it directly through my tip jar, then the chat won't see the number. So just send the number and the person's name and who they are through the chat and what you want me to say. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'll call, like, just let me know what accent you want me to call them in. I can call them in Tyrone Capo. You know what I'm saying? I could call them in in a mafia voice. You know what I'm saying? I could call them as Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I'm saying? I could call them, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but you know, you guys know my accents. Australian. You know what I'm saying? I could call them as a Russian. You know what I'm saying? And just say some stuff that's not mean, you know, but just weird. Like, I say like weird stuff, not mean stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hurt their feelings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, Joe. Once we reach 77 more in Super Chat, we will be doing another prank call to a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? For real. All right, so with that being said, what's up, Jonathan? Yo, what's up, Hayden? Yeah. What's up, Alex? Hey, what's up, Jonathan? Yo, what's up, Jermel? All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I had another situation where I watched my roommate lose his girlfriend to this black dude. Hello? Yeah. I watched him, so what happened was my homeboy Dennis, you know what I'm saying, he let this black dude stay with him, right? And, you know, Dennis is going to work every single freaking day working security and, you know, just busting ass trying to, you know, make ends meet and pay for that girl's living, you know what I'm saying? And so after about 3 weeks of letting the black dude stay with him, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere, he gets a message from his girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, and the dude, and they're like, yo, you know, we just moved out of your apartment, we're moving in together, she's leaving you. And he's like, what the shit? You know what I'm saying? What it is, Jonathan Hayden. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's up. Yo, you just saw a dude eat a cantaloupe in 2 bites, Pro-Ram. That is impressive. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up, Jamal? That's cool. Yeah. Fellow nunchucker. What it is, Cash Money? You know what I'm saying? How we been? I'm good. I hope you're good as well. You know what I mean? For real. W's in the chat to the mod squad. Appreciate you guys for keeping the chat clean. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. All right, so once we reach the next 87 in Super Chat, I will be prank calling another prostitute. To put 1 in the chat. If once we reach the next 77 in Super Chat, you guys want me to prank call a prostitute. To put 2 in the chat. If once we reach the next 77 in Super Chat, you guys want me to tell you a crazy fight story where, you know, I'm involved in it. Yeah. That's what's up. Appreciate you for the compliment. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Yo, appreciate you for the compliment. Yeah. Understandable. Prank call prostitutes. Most definitely. Private Fortune. This will be Operation Saving Ryan's Privates. That wasn't too well thought out. Nah. Hey, thank you, Tud. We're going to edit that out. Hey, what's up, you guys? All right, so once we reach the 77 in Super Chat, we will. Well, let's see. 1s and 2s. Yeah. All right, cool. My Discord, can somebody put my Discord in the chat? You know what I'm saying? Put my Discord in the chat, my peoples. Put my Discord, link my Discord in the chat. My Discord name should be BlastphamousHD. I believe so. Yes. Hey, what's up, Nate? What it is, Tud? Quotes of the day. Sinja, never eat yellow snow because it's usually urinary tract infection. You know? Right there on the back of a cereal box. Hey, what's up, pork? You know what I'm saying? What it is, duty? Appreciate the compliment. All right, so with that being said, let's see. I'm probably going to be getting out of here in about, let's see, what time is it? Huh? Hey, what time is it where you guys are at? For real. Prank call Randy? Yo, if we reach 500 in Super Chat, before I get offline in like 45 minutes, I'll prank call Randy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It'll take some digging to find his number, but if it's what the chat wants, but that's a high Super Chat request. That's a high. Now, I don't know if we could reach that. That's like 377 more. You know what I'm saying? Prank call Randy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Soul Illuminati? What's up, Sonny? What's up, Killer Illuminati? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Smart? What's up, Brazil? What's up, Hyman? Hiran. When did I first start learning nunchucks? Let me see. It was when COVID happened. Yeah, I'm saying I learned nunchucks around COVID. So, I had a really, really good friend of mine. His name was Keith LeGros, right? He was one of my very first roommates, right? So I moved in with Keith LeGros. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying with him. Now, the thing that I respected about Keith LeGros is he had this really, really moral stance on dating, right? He would not have sex. He was waiting till marriage. He refused to snoo, right? And I respected that, even though I lived the exact opposite life. I respected that, you know what I'm saying? All of that changed one day when he met this girl named Kate, right? He started dating this one Caucasian big girl named Kate. Now, Keith LeGros, he is a big dude, you know what I'm saying? He was like heavy set, right? Now, with that being said, his girlfriend, she was really heavy set too. You know, Kate was really heavy set too. She was really pretty in the face. Kate would come over and they would watch TV and eat cookies and pies, and I would tell them stories of the hood. You know what I'm saying? So we all ended up, becoming really cool. So with that being said, one day, Keith, he comes to me. He's like, yo, my gooch is itching. What's going on? And I'm like, you might need to go to the doctor. So he goes to the doctor. He finds out that he has Clamydia. And he comes back and he asks me, he's like, yo, how the hell did I get Clamydia? I've only been with one girl. And I'm like, are you sure you've only been with one girl? He's like, yeah, bro, I don't have any other girls I'm talking to. I ain't dating no other women. And I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, dude, I ain't talking to no other girl. What do you think is going on? And I'm like, well, that means you probably, did you use a condom with the girl Kate? And he's like, no, we always hit raw. So I was like, yo, so that means she probably messed with somebody else and gave it to you. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you know what I mean? Like, she probably hit somebody else raw too. And he was like, what? Nah, man, no, there's no way my girl did that. There's no way. And I'm like, well, did you catch syphilis by yourself? And he was like, of course not. That's impossible. You know what I'm saying? So once we reach 77 more, I will be telling you, we will be prank calling another prostitute, you know what I'm saying, and asking her how much for her to go mouth to south. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not into that. Nah. Yo, what's up, Ciao? You know what I'm saying? What it is, homie? Yeah. That's what's up. Nah. Hey, what's up? Yo. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, so yo, W's in the chat to the mod squad, man. Be careful, Ciao, because they will, you know what I mean, if you're spamming. You know what I'm saying? Nate Sofla, pretty much all. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to that goofy shit. Pretty much all. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. That's why I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to get married and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, Summer. You know what I'm saying? I was married for 15 and a half years. I have 2 amazing sons. Nate Sofla, what happened with your marriage, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because people have been trying to trick me into getting married for years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get married, man. Get married. Why aren't you married? Like, come on, man. You got to give your life to some chick in order for it to mean something. And I'm like, is it really? Because I don't attest to that at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, me personally, bro, I'll keep it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I remember the exact moment when I lost all faith in marriage, man. I remember. You know what I'm saying? I was 15 and but I'm quite positive it's somebody at her work. Oh, I'm gonna finish the previous story. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? This chick Kate who was a virgin, you know what I'm saying? Like so my homeboy Keith, he confronts Kate. He goes to her and he's like, yo, you're cheating on me. And she's like, what? No, I'm not. You're cheating on me. And he's like, no, I'm not. You gave me chlamydia. And she's like, what? No, you gave me chlamydia. You are the cheater. And he's like, no. I get it. You want to turn this around on me and make this seem like it's me. But when you're actually cheating, like you cheated on me and it's not me, it's you. And she's like, what? No, you were the cheater. Why would you cheat on me? You gave me chlamydia. You're a piece of shit and a horrible, terrible person. And you're awful. And you smell like French fries. And you don't never clock out of work on time. Like just everything trying to shame him into submission, right? And my homeboy Keith, he takes it all. He waits. He's like, okay, whatever. Let her get it all off her chest. Okay. And he's like, yes, so you took my virginity. Ta-da! So again, you cheated on me and you gave me chlamydia. And she was like, I took your virginity. You didn't tell me you were a virgin. You lied. You didn't tell me you were a virgin. And he's like, let me stop you right there. Like, no, I didn't tell you I was a virgin because it didn't seem like it would really, like, why would I tell you that? So, yeah. And then she got quiet. Super quiet. You know what I'm saying? For real. And after that, you know what I'm saying? And, yep, still make reaction videos. Just posted 4 today, actually. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. You know what I'm saying? She tried to gaslit him into submission. I've seen tons of women do it. Just yell and scream and accuse until he shuts the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, she got out of power, and then she's doing a bunch of grimy shit, and he don't know what's going on. But yeah, okay, so the time when I realized that marriage might not be for me, There's nothing wrong with marriage, but you know, different strokes for different folks. Potato, tomato. Marriage, I don't really think is, you know, it's not really something I'm looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, if I do meet the right woman that treats me the way I want to be treated for 5 years straight, then I'm down to negotiate. Just hit myself right in the gooch. I haven't done that one in years. God damn. Right in the gooch. I'm doing good, Matty Ice. Oh my God, just injured my dingleberries though. You know what I'm saying? Just injured my meat and 2 veg. So, with that being said, yeah. So with that being said, I was 15 years old and I was hanging out in the lobby of this hotel room, right? I'm in the hotel room, I'm eating a free continental breakfast, and in walks this really, really attractive Caucasian chick. Really sexy white girl. Sexy white girl, oh my God, my gooch. Sexy white girl walks in, you know what I'm saying? She walks up, she gets her hotel room, comes and sits down 6 seats away from me. Now I'm watching the news, and while I'm watching the news, since I was so poor and broke, you know what I'm saying? I was only like 15 and a half at the time. I'm watching the news and I'm cracking jokes. I'm cracking jokes to myself to keep myself entertained because, you know, that's what I learned to do because, you know, I grew up really, really poor, didn't really have a lot of food all the time. So, you know, had to keep myself entertained. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, yo, so once we reach 77 more in Super Chat, we are prank calling another prostitute female. You know what I'm saying? And if we reach the next 77 in Super Chat, I will stay for an extra hour. For real, for real. I'll stay for an extra hour, people. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yo, so, hey, so can one of you guys put my Discord link in the chat? I'm going to send it to you over on Instagram. I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once I jump off of this, I'm going to jump online on my computer, and I got you coming up fresh. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. All right, see you later, Rex. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I'm freaking, you know, so, oh, my goodness. Me and this chick, we're talking. You know what I'm saying? We start, you know, she starts laughing at my jokes. So we start sitting closer to each other. We start talking about just nothing. And so at a certain point, she's like, yo, do you want to come up to my hotel room with me? I'm really bored. You can keep me company. And I was like, yeah, sure. You know, I'll keep you company. I'll crack some jokes. So we go upstairs. You know what I'm saying? We go into her room. And she sits me on the couch. And she starts dancing like real provocative at me, right? Like she's a stripper. So, you know, I'm just, you know, letting her dance on me and stuff. You know what I mean? It's all good. We chilling. And then, you know, out of nowhere, baby girl, she ends up out of nowhere, you know, she starts taking some stuff off. And then when she takes some stuff off, she gets really comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And when she gets really comfortable, she starts she starts going through her own stock portfolio right there in front of me. So she's flipping through her stock portfolio. She licks her hands, she's, you know, swiping through her stock portfolio, and, you know, halfway through swiping through her stock portfolio, she decides to call her husband, right? So, bro, I shit you not. I'm sitting in this room, and this woman is up on the bed, and she's not wearing anything anymore. You know what I'm saying? And she calls her husband as she's swiping through her stock portfolio right there in front of me. So she calls him, and she's like, yeah, Frank, you know, I don't like the way you treat me, and I'm here with a real man this time. And Frank loses it. Frank's her husband. He loses it over the phone. What? He starts throwing shit. You know what I'm saying? He starts breaking equipment at his job. Now, some of you guys might be wondering, BlastphamousHD, how do you know he was at his job? Because one of his coworkers is yelling, Frank, stop! Frank, what's wrong? Frank, no! You hear shit smashing in the background. I'm just like, damn. So Frank is up there smashing shit, breaking a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, nigga. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, type of 1 in the chat. You guys can hear everything I'm saying. Type a 2 in the chat. You guys can't hear everything I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Colin? What's up, Hero Soul? What's up, Nate Sofla? What's up, Lil Mimosa? Lil Samosa. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mazia? All right, you guys, we're at 124 in Super Chat. Once we reach 76 more in Super Chat, I will be prank calling a prosta female. Almost hit myself in the face. You know what I'm saying? What's up, James? What's up, Kobe? What's up, Masha? All right, let's see. All right, so with that being said, yeah, Frank was going through it. So Frank starts breaking shit. You know what I'm saying? He's freaking out. His co-workers are freaking out because he's freaking out. It sounded to me like Frank worked construction, right? Now, before this girl called her husband and did all of this and did that to him over the phone, she tells me, she's like, yo, you know, are you okay if I call my husband? And, you know, just kind of like, you know, just to piss him off. And I was like, sure. I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, sure. She's like, yeah, he treats me like shit. You know what I'm saying? He's always trying to beat me, and he's always yelling at me, and he's always treating me like shit, you know? And I don't, you know, I'm thinking about leaving him, and I want to leave him for you, and you're an awesome dude. I'm like, oh, yeah, no problem. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, after she calls him, you know, now mind you, she calls him and gets on the phone with him, and, you know, as she's flipping through her stock portfolio, she starts shooting dividends across the room, directly onto the drapery. Like I'm talking like Bellagio water fountain type of freaking distance. And I'm just like, yo. And the thing that turned me off towards marriage is the harder the dude over the screen, the dude over the phone, the harder her husband like freaked out and broke and screamed and yelled, like the harder he freaked out, the farther she shot investment capital, you know, onto the drapes. Like, I'm just like, yo. So that's when I realized that the reason why he was whooping her ass, if he was, which he probably wasn't, you know what I mean? Granted, how many females have tried lying on me these days? He probably wasn't even beating her. But if he was, it's a good chance he was. And the reason why was because she just kept cheating on this nigga. She just kept cheating on him. She would cheat on him to piss him off, to get under his skin, because he was clingy, right? And when he would get mad at her, you know, he would probably fight her for it. You know what I'm saying? He would probably, you know, get violent with her and shit. And then she would later on, she would go later on use that as further reasoning to go bone other dudes. Oh, well, my husband cheats and he treats me like shit. He treats me like crap, man. And blah, blah. I'm just like, nigga. So, yeah. If you guys want me to tell you the secret ending on that, if we reach 30 more in Super Chat, which will get us to 153 in Super Chat, then I will tell you guys the secret ending to that. Because the secret ending is fucked. The secret ending is, oh, it gets way worse than that. Way worse. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Frank was tripping, man. Frank was going through it. Frank is yelling over the phone, "You're with the black guy. I know it. You're always with the black guy." Yeah, she was. You know what I'm saying? But stuff like that is the reason why I do not. Yo, that's what's up. I got you, James. Yeah. I'll be over there in like 10, 15, 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But stuff like that is the reason why I don't get married, bro. Like, and I've seen a lot of women try to do that to me in dating. A lot of women have tried to weaponize your love for them. I've seen it too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's wild. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then insult to injury, come to find out, no matter how much love and affection and money and stuff you give to women, they only really want to fuck dudes that have other hoes already. Like, women pretty much only want dudes that already have hoes. Like, women only like hoes. Women don't want good men. They only like hoes. Nigga, I used to be one of these really good dudes that was super duper only be with one girl and, you know, give her the world and all of that shit. Nigga, that shit ain't work. That shit. Get way more being a he-ho. Get way more. I'm talking love, respect, you know what I'm saying? Like loyalty. You get that as a he-ho. As a faithful dude, you don't get none of that shit, nigga. You only get food. You don't even get food. You don't even get food. But as a he-ho, she got you coming up fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's this bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up, so yo, all right, so type of 1 in the chat if you guys can hear all the audio. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys can't hear the audio. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, it's completely understandable. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Any game can be beaten. You just got to learn how to beat the game from someone who has figured it out. You know what I'm saying? So all you got to do is just find somebody that seems like they figured it out and, you know, pay for tutelage. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Because the truth will set you free, but at first it'll piss you off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you, Frank. All right, you guys. We about to get out of his mug. I'm about to roll out. We're going to roll out in 7 minutes. If we reach the Super Chat milestone, which is 77 more in Super Chat, I'll stay for another hour and tell more crazy stories. Way crazier ones than the ones that I've told you guys tonight. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys have heard the story of when I caught my homeboy Henry cheating on his girlfriend with the legitimate goat. Like literally caught him clapping and everything. I'm like, yo, what the shit? You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys have ever heard that story. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys have never heard that story from me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, W's in the chat to the mod squad, Brody. Appreciate you, bro. For real, for real. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys have heard that story. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys have never heard that story. Damn. A lot of you guys have never heard the story of, you know, how I caught my homeboy Henry boning goats? Nigga. I am surprised it. I'm surprised it. That's like one of my favorite ones. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Shifty the Noob? What's up, Colin? What's up, Ice Cream? Yo, what's up, Billy? What's up, Crystal? All right, yo. So if you guys want the rest of if you guys want the secret ending as to what happened with the chick. Oh, mind you, I was 15 and this chick was my teacher and she was 36. She was fine. She was fine shit. She was fine shit like a motherfucker. She had freckles. You know what I'm saying? She was a brunette. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, oh my God, she was attractive. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. Surprise is an awesome word. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's hilarious. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, Shifty? What's up, KO? What's up, James? What's up? Yo, what's up, ISO trolling? You know what I mean? Oh, goodness. Let's see. Yo, what's up? You had a super fine Spanish teacher? That's what's up. That's hella cool, the average that you know what I mean? You got to mess with a 25-year-old ginger. Yeah. All right, guys, we out of this mug in about 4 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we out of this mug in 4 minutes. We're rolling at 12. You know what I'm saying? If we reach the Super Chat milestone, which is 76 in Super Chat, either directly through my tip jar or directly through the channel, I will stay and tell way crazier stories. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if you guys heard the story of when my YouTube rival, Jinx the Rebel, you know what I'm saying? He paid $3,000 to bone the girl I was dating at the time. And then she came and gave me half the money. $3,000. There's a real crazy secret story on that one. Oh, real crazy. And it's about CJ So Cool, Jinx's brother. You guys ain't never heard that story, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Appreciate the compliment. 3 G's, man. 3 G's. You know what I'm saying? If a dude don't know what he doing, females will charge everything. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he paid. If you would have saw the girl, you might have paid too if you had it. I'm not gonna lie, she's bad. She's bad as hell. You know what I'm saying? She's super bad. Yeah. All right, you guys, we out of this mug in like 3 minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to 100. For real, for real. Understandable. Not paying $3K for something that's free. I mean, I completely understand why he paid. You know what I'm saying? She was very attractive. She is very attractive. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Ask them if they know the time you got catfished. For real, for real. Yo, so... Yo, W's in the chat, the faithful baller! What do I think about the Charlie Kirk thing? You know what I mean? A crazy guy with a gun, you know, shot someone who was very popular and, you know, who had a big fan base. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The last thing you want to do is pay for cheeks because then you got to pay for dates. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. But yeah, I'm not really too shaken up about it, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, a dude got shot. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the hood, bro. I'd have been stabbed 9 times. 8 of them in the head. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So, you know what I mean? A dude getting shot or getting murked. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it doesn't bother me as much as it should, I suppose. But that's only because, you know what I mean? In my own life, I've witnessed so much crazy stuff that, you know, like someone getting shot, you know. I actually, dude, this one girl I knew, she got shot in the neck in a party. At a party that me and my homie was throwing. You know what I'm saying? W's. Are you okay? Guess, James. I want you to guess. I want you to guess if I'm okay. I'll give you 3 guesses. You know what I'm saying? Hola, ¿cómo estás, Isaac Carlos? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Did I get stabbed in the head? Because you were crazy, because they were crazy, or as revenge? Well, you know what I'm saying? I got stabbed in the head because my brother, he had a crush on the girl that I was dating, and he got and she tricked him into fighting me for her honor. You know what I'm saying? And she was a goofy, you know what I mean? And at the time, he was a goofy. He's gotten a lot smarter since, but back then, he was that's the goofiest shit I've ever heard in my life. I was literally paying all the bills of the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was living there for free. You know what I mean? He was getting like an SSI check. You know what I'm saying? And that was going towards all the bills and all the food and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I was paying all the bills. I was making sure everything was good. I was keeping everything on the up and up. And, you know, he got mad because, you know, she told him that, oh, you know, well, I'll get with you if he wasn't in the way. And then he's like, okay, you know, But and she's like, yeah, because I don't like the way he treats me, and he don't kiss my ass enough, and he don't give me enough. He don't ever give me the power in a relationship, so I can wreck his life and shit. He don't ever let me fuck his shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so much stuff that he won't let me do to him because, you know what I mean? And I don't like that. So you need to go and beat him up. If you could beat him up, then you could take him off his pedestal so that I could finally treat him the way that, you know, all my female friends be telling me to treat him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, he decided to go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? Like, nigga. Nah. Yeah, that's what's up. James says you're being serious. That's good. That's good that you're being serious. You know? That's cool. Hey, what's up, AR G Body Gaming? What's up, Captain Alex? What's up, Moon Roof? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm right as rain, James. You know? Like you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's good. You know, it's really good that you're kind-hearted. I don't understand how, like, it makes you kind-hearted because you ask somebody if they're okay. You know what I'm saying? Usually, if a person's kind-hearted, they would just send well wishes. You know what I mean? That's what, you know what I mean? It makes sense to me. You know, just send well wishes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, what's up, ARG Body? What's up, Captain? What's up, Moon Roof? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's up, Captain Alex? Yeah. Yeah, I look at AI. This is all photoshopped. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? We about to get up out of this mug. You know what I'm saying? Stay up. Yeah. For real. Let's see. Yo, W's in the chat, the faithful baller. W's in the chat, the fireball king. You know what I'm saying? W's in the chat to the Anthony. W's in the chat to Samantha. For real. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you mean after getting stabbed in the head? Yeah, I didn't take any actual like long-lasting damages, just the stabs. You know what I'm saying? I didn't lose any memory. I didn't black out. You know what I'm saying? Because what happened was when he stabbed me, right? He went like this. So what happened was, you know what I'm saying? He came at me and he tried to fist fight me. You know what I'm saying? And when he tried to fight me, I've been in so many fights that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it wasn't as, you know, it wasn't, I'm used to fighting, right? I'm used to getting in a lot of fights, right? So he comes at me and he's like, this for you, James. Only because you're the highest super chatter. I'm going to finish this story before I go. So homie comes at me, you know what I'm saying? He comes at me, you know what I'm saying? And he just starts throwing. Now, luckily enough for me, I've been in so many fights that my elbows work. You know what I'm saying? They work too well sometimes. Now, I don't know what it is, right? Because most of the time, back then, I only had like a 70, maybe like a, I think I only had maybe like a 60, 70% chance at being able to like, you know, block off punches and, you know what I mean? Like being able to like, you know, punch a hand out of the air before it got to me. Like if, you know, someone threw a punch, you know what I mean? Like punching the hands so that, you know what I'm saying? Like they would hurt their hand, they wouldn't get to hit me or whatever, right? Like I hadn't done anything like what happened at that point up to that point, right? It was, to me, it was like everything was in slow motion. Like I got some sort of Super Mario star or something like that. Because I wasn't thinking when this happened. There were no fists flying at me. And I'm like, okay, that was coming. Then this one right here. And this one right here. And that one. And that one. And that one. I did not think when this was going down, right? So my brother comes at me. He's like, yo, I don't like the way you treat her, cuz. I don't like the way you treat her, man. You supposed to kiss bitches' asses. You supposed to let them walk all over you. You supposed to bow down and suck bath water if they ask you to. You know what I mean? What is this? You only helping her pay her bills and being nice to her, but you're not kissing ass. You should. A good man kisses ass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, this is weird. I'm not talking about this. I'm not about to argue about some shit I'm not never gonna do. So I start walking away. And this nigga's like, no, fuck that shit. And he runs up on me and he turns me around. No, fuck, I'm sick of the way you treat people. And this nigga, you know what I'm saying, he throws a big ass fucking haymaker at me. You know what I'm saying? I blocked that mug off on pure reflex because I'm used to dudes fighting me or whatever, right? So I blocked that mug off. He throws another one with the other hand. I block that mug off. He tries to throw like a body punch. I punch his hand. He tries to throw another one from the other side. I punch his wrist. You know what I'm saying? And then he tried throwing like 6 more, blocked them all off. You know what I'm saying? Punched his hand out the air. And then afterwards, now mind you, I was only punching his hands that he was throwing at me. I never hit him in the face. You know what I'm saying? I think I hit him in the face maybe twice. Yeah, probably like twice. You know what I'm saying? So after I knocked his hands off, I hit him like 2 or 3 times in the face. Not too hard, right? So he's like, no, fuck this. No, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of your shit. I gotta take that. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of your shit. He runs into the kitchen and grabs a knife, right? A steak knife, butcher's steak knife. He comes at me, I'm sick of your shit. I'm sick of you. And he comes at me with the knife like this. I smack the mug out the way, you know what I mean, and grab him by his neck and put him in a half Nelson rear naked choke. A blood choke with a half naked, with a blood choke with a half Nelson twist, right? So I got his one arm up. His one arm is like dangling like this. His knife arm is dangling like this. And you know what I'm saying? His other arm is free, but he can't do shit because when you got somebody in a blood choke, like they're pretty much fucked. If you know how to hold a blood choke, like they're going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You know, they have to negotiate, right? So he's got the knife. The knife is, you know, he's still got the knife like this. He came at me like this. So now that his arm is above my head, because I've got him like this in the half Nelson twist of the blood choke. You know what I mean? This is now this. So his arm is above my head. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, no, fuck this. He starts trying to stab me, trying to kill me. He starts trying to say, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. He starts screaming, I don't give a fuck, while trying to stab the knife as hard into my skull as he could. Luckily enough for me, instinctually, now I had him in a blood choke. My arm is already right here. When he came down and tried to stab me, luckily enough for me, I did this. So he could only get the knife in deep enough to do this. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get it past my skull. So, you know what I'm saying? He's stabbing me and shit. I'm blocking it off while he's stabbing me and shit, while he's trying to like kill me and shit. So I sink the blood choke in on him and I just put him to sleep. You know what I'm saying? The nigga goes to sleep immediately. It's like a magic trick. You know what I'm saying? Blood choke is like a magic trick. If you know what you're doing, rear naked choke, blood choke, if you know what you're doing, they're going to sleep. They have no say in the matter. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I mean? Hey, yep. Yep. That's cool. All right, Joey Vale, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, mods, go ahead and block him forever. You know what I mean? Since, you know, that, now you have a reason to report us, dumbass. Good luck, stupid. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying, before we were so rudely interrupted, you know what I'm saying? You know, he keeps trying to stab me and shit. I put this nigga to sleep. He goes to sleep, falls, you know, lands. And, you know, if we, for 40 in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys the rest of the story. Because it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If we reach 50 up in the next 3 minutes in Super Chat, I will finish the rest of that story and I'll stay for another 45 minutes and tell more stories. You know what I'm saying? For real. W's in the chat to the mod squad, man. Appreciate you, Brody. For real. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're schizophrenic, Harris. You know what I mean? Maybe you just have bipolar stuff. Maybe you're just like you know, maybe you just don't read enough books. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? I do hope you get your life together, Harris. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, I believe in you. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? Everyone send healing energy to Harris. He says he's schizophrenic. And he even admits he ain't fooling nobody. You know what I'm saying? And that he's gonna go and get his life together. That's what's up, Harris. It's really awesome that you picked us to come out to first. You know what I'm saying? You know, because most people aren't able to take accountability. You know? We agreed on 10. You know what I'm saying? Understandable. That's what's up. Yeah. It's good to see you guys as well. You know what I'm saying? But yes, everyone send healing energy to whatever his name is. Harris. Homeboy must really be going through it. Poor guy. You know what I'm saying? Poor guy. Shout out to you for turning that on me. Man, that is so funny that you do that stuff on purpose. That really speaks about how good that Fantastic Four movie is. You know what I mean? That Fantastic Four movie, I hear it's really good action scenes. You know? But yep, sending healing energy to Harris. Poor thing. Poor thing. Yeah, and that's one thing that I could never really understand. Like how someone knows that they're being a trash person and then they do it. And then they have enough self-awareness to be like, you turned that on me. I'm a piece of shit. Yeah, you turned it back on me, man. Yes. Oh man, like I've run into some people like that in real life. You know what I'm saying? This one of my subscribers, 3 of my subscribers tried to jump me at the skating rink, and it was hilarious. But don't worry, they reminded me of Harris. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that bad, you know. But they tried to jump me. You know what I'm saying? But turns out they were just feminine. Nut. There's nothing wrong with being a schizo. Further evidence that most trolls are actually projecting. You know what I'm saying? He is now saying that there's nothing wrong with him knowing that he's a schizo. That's what's up, Harris. Like I said, it's really awesome that you're able to come out to us. You know what I'm saying? That's really cool that you're able to, find peace in yourself. You know, because that's what you're doing. Well, with that being said, you guys make sure to stay up. Twisms, so with that being said, Fireball James, W's in the chat, the James Fireball King. I'm going to be hitting you up on Discord in about 5, 10, 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? About to freshen up, take a quick shower and whatnot. Yo, W's in the chat to the Anthony. W's in the chat to Samantha. You know what I'm saying? And there's Ace yelling the free R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? That sounds about right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, and there's Harris projecting once again. He says, get off live and get your life together. Man, that coming from a self-proclaimed schizophrenic. That's just delectable. You know what I'm saying? Well, unfortunately for you, Harris, I only take advice from people that I want to become in the future. You know what I'm saying? And you don't sound like anyone that I would ever want to, become. So I'll not be taking any of your advice. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you get better. And make sure, do not forget to take your pills, Harris. Because where I'm from, people like you usually have to take a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. Yeah, that's actually a really good one. You know what I'm saying? Yep, I know you do love my life, Harris. That's very telling. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, sending healing energy to Harris. Hey, hope you guys have a great night. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys had a productive day. Make sure to kick it with your children, with your kindling. You know what I'm saying? And or with the female you impregnating. You know what I'm saying? Everybody pregnant. you know. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy BlastphamousHD. Twisms.